Hi there, my friends. Glad you stopped by. My name is Kathy and this is my makeup journey. Today I'm going to do a get ready with me with the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette. I have been playing with this for a while, and I was kind of on the borderline of whether or not I should do a video on this, and I finally decided to do it. I've been using this for about a couple weeks. Anyways, it is 12 shades. It has mattes, it has shimmers, it has some holographic. It's a 24-month shelf life. It is really, looking at the pan, it looks really awesome. It has a substantial case. It is a plastic. It has a magnetic closure, and you open it up and it has a nice mirror, and then you have a dual-sided brush, and then here is what it looks like. And it goes from the softer colors to the deeper, darker, and then it just has this color here, which is a holographic green, which is called Lucid, which is kind of interesting because this is but we'll get to that. So anyways, I've done some swatches on my arm, so I'll show you that right now. Now, as you've seen the colors, that is just on my arm. It has no primer. Arm was a little wet to hopefully bring out some colors, but as you know, swatches only do so much. So let's talk more about this. This is a beautiful color story. Each pan is 0.95 grams or 0.03 ounces, and it is cruelty-free. I really do appreciate the dual-ended brush. It has a smudger, and it also has the tapered crease brush. And so there's that, and then here's this one. Really nice and soft. So I already have my base on and my eyebrows and my under eye, so let's just kind of put this on and let's talk about this. The first few, right here in this row right here is very wearable. These are neutral colors. When you get down here, those are the colors that you use to add a pop of color if you're more of a neutral girl. But if you love violets and all that, this is for you. And let's put some on now. So let's see. Oh, and by the way, I have found that to make the color pop on this, you have to wet your brush. So first off, I'm going to start with my base, and I'm going to be using this color right here, and it is called Trippin', and I'm going to put it on. Tap, tap, tap. Make sure to get that excess off, and then put that on. Going on very nice. I do have primer and foundation on my eyelids, so just kind of be knowing that. Then tap, 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 and then the next color I'm going to put on is going to be this color Warning right here. This really nice color. And tap your brush and put a little spritz on it, because that's the only way the color is going to come out. And just put a light little touch, and I'm just going to put it on the edge of my outer corner. Let me put a little bit more on. So look at that. Look at the difference when you're looking inside the palette, at the swatches, and then look how it's applying. And I have to get my, my brush really wet to get the color to come out. So just be wary of that. So the next step I'm going to use is I'm going to use the darker color, wetting my brush. And then I'm going to use this pretty matte right here, and it is called Euphoric, and it's a nice matte. Get my brush, tap it off, and I'm going to put it on the inside, and it's barely showing up. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm trying real hard to get these colors to work. So that's okay, you know, but it's really tough to bring out the color in these. So let's see what else I can do. I have to wet my brush again. This is a lot of work, let me tell you. So then I'm going to use this color called Lucid, which is, look at this, let me put it on my finger. Look at that. Now, why would this be in an ultra, you know, violet color palette? I have no idea, but it's a nice accent color, and I'm going to put it right in my eye, right there, in my corner. Not too bad, but you know what? These colors are not that pigmented. I'm just really, you know, disenchanted with that. So then next up, I'm going to get my angle brush and I'm going to wet it up, and I'm going to get there's this really dark color called Purple Duet, which is right here at the bottom, right here, and I'm going to be putting that right underneath. Let's see if I can get some more of this. I am just absolutely shocked at how wet I have to get my brushes to even get some pigmentation, because, you know, look at this. I've really wetted my brush and put it on underneath my eye and you can barely see it. But if I do a swatch, look at that. It's like, why isn't it working? I don't know. There's just something different with this, you know, formulation. I'm not getting it. So, not too bad. Let me see if I can smudge it out. Okay, let me see if I can get a little bit more color on. I'm going to go in with this color Dazed right here, and I'm going to put that in my crease. Let's see how this works. That comes out really nice, and I didn't even wet my my brush, but that's you know, it's okay. Talked about a lot of work to get a little color out of this. So let's talk about the rest of this. As I'm saying, you know, that, you know, there's a lot of fallout. You have to wet your brush to get some colors on this. So I'm just kind of concerned about, you know, how this is going to last for the long haul. And as you know, swatches don't tell everything about, the application and how it's used. And this is a key example of it. Looks great in the pan, did some swatches, but I had to have my arm moist. And then look at this. I had to wet the brush to even get some color. The first few colors are very wearable. You know, this first part of the row right here. And if you want some pop of colors, this is where you go. Okay, here I am with my final look, and just kind of giving you my final thoughts on this. It's a beautiful packaging. I think it's absolutely wonderful. The color story is just to die for if you love violets, and I love it too. It looks great on my skin tone, and also, you know, with my eyes, it just gives that really nice pop. But this kind of falls short for me. You know, it doesn't get the payoff that you really should unless you're, you know, wetting your brush, which you really shouldn't have to do that so much as I did. These colors right here are very wearable, and I would recommend them. But over here, not so much. I think the payoff falls very short of the hype of this, especially for $49. I'm not really happy with this palette, and quite honestly, I would give it a pass. It doesn't meet my standards, especially at the price point. And the shine of the colors, some of them is kind of stiff, and it just has a weird consistency. And the light colors are not enough in the pigmentation portion of this. So I think this would be a pass, and I would not recommend it to you unless you're really drawn to it. Urban Decay has been very well, you know, loved by me for many years. I have multiple, you know, palettes, the Naked palettes and the Honey and all those, and this one just isn't doing it for me. So anyways, I hope you liked this video, and please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and don't forget the little bell below so you'll be notified for future videos. And you have a fabulous one, and take care.